How come I called you a couple of times? You never got back to me.
I was busy. You know, I got busy.
You got busy?
Yeah.
You got busy.
Sit
What are
down.
you
You'll
doing?
have a
You're so
yeah.
busy.
Let me make you a cup of coffee. Huh? You want to sit down?
I don't want
a
a coffee. No, I just
All right.
came to check up on you. How's Mom doing?
Oh, well, you know how people do. So, tell me about New York. Did you have a good time in New York? I mean, it was busy.
You seem very jumpy. What's the matter with you?
Well, you know, I didn't expect you to come in today. I really didn't know you were here.
Where's Mom?
Well, your mother. Yeah, well, I'll tell you all about your mother, you know. After all, you know, we brought her back. You know, your mother, she got sicker, and we had to bring her back to the hospital.
She's in the hospital?
Yeah, well, not now. That's, but we had to bring her back for a little while. And,
why didn't you? Why didn't you even tell me? You didn't even call me.
Well, she didn't want to bother you. You know how she is. She said, don't bother him. He's in New York, and let him enjoy himself. She didn't want to spoil your trip. But she's not in the hospital now. So that's over with. Don't worry about that.
So she's feeling better?
No, well, in a way. She did warn me. She said, if anything happens to me, don't bother Larry, because he's in New York. He wants to enjoy. So then, after a day or two, nobody goes on forever and ever and ever. And I'm not going to go on.
She died?
Yeah. Dead. She's dead. And she didn't want me to bother you.
What does that mean?
Well, you were in New York, you were having a good time, so we didn't call you.
When did she die?
Let's see, the funeral was on Monday,
The what?
so she had to die on
Funeral?
Yeah, the funeral.
Why wasn't I?
Wait.
I'm not at the funeral? What do you mean?
No.
Monday was the funeral.
Well, Monday was the funeral.
Well, why wasn't I at the funeral? Why didn't you call me?
She told me not to bother you, you know.
She told you not to bother me? What's that supposed to mean?
You were in New York, you were busy.
So what? What do you mean I was busy? You give me a call. You didn't call me?
We didn't call you.
You didn't call me to tell me my mother
The last
died?
words she said to me, if anything happens to me, you don't bother Larry. You don't spoil his trip in New York.
It's insane!
The woman did not want to bother you.
I missed her funeral because she told you not to call me? Is that what you're telling me?
That's right.